Hello, welcome to Lost Cub, Secret Werewolf Game of Werewolf Games. Um, following the orders in the pack link, realizing that the man who does the tattoos down in Roanoke could probably do this at one of the times. So you know what? People get a special treat. They get one-on-one time going on these bad boys with Anton. So what Jason will find is they drove out of the mansion themselves in Anton's car. The music has been playing. Anton's got a cigarette in his mouth. He's relaxed. He's composed. He's, as you're driving along the old freeway, that's starting to come onto the turn off to Roanoke. He'll glance over. You excited?
Yeah, man, I've always wanted to get ink. I just never really knew what to get.
Fire, yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna be cool. I think I've got a pretty good idea what I want to do.
All right. Nodding. It's good. Where are you thinking of getting it?
I was probably gonna go for something like a full chest kind of a job.
Oh, nice. I like
Yeah,
it.
I think it'll be cool. Yeah,
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be cool. We'll make sure it.
and whatever. It's not like it's permanent. Grins.
Glances over, smirking. But have you been handling everything?
It's I think I'm adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
I miss my family, my brother. But I don't want to put him at risk either. So
I hear you.
but from what I've learned, that means that they're at least kinfolk.
Oh yeah, but they're in a lot more safer position than some of our the rest of the group's families. So
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Wendy's sister, but I don't want to put my family in that position.
oh no, smart move. It's better to keep them as far away as you can. So, what do you think about this situation with Wendy's sister? You think we're gonna find her?
I don't know. I really have no idea. I mean, it seems like it would be some kind of miracle if we did, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she's one chick in a land, a million chicks.
A lot of lost and abandoned ones at that.
So, I mean, if we do find her, and our fears about where she's been aren't true, then awesome.
And if they are,
I mean, if they are, then I guess we got to do what we got to do.
glance over like, huh? Well, shit.
I mean, I'm not wanting to do anything like that. I mean, I know that she would be crushed by it. I'm still having weird dreams about when I had to do what I had to do, but
you had to do it.
I had to do it.
Exactly.
Like I said, I'm not happy about it, but there's a lot of shit I'm not happy about.
Yeah. But just nodding. But Wendy's sister aside, there are a lot of Wendy's sisters out there in the world.
Yeah. I mean, that girl could have just as easily been a Wendy's sister. He does the air quotes.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to make a tough call that's going to sit with you. That, you just know it's just going to keep stinging you. Kind of glance over, taking a puff of the cigarette.
He's kind of doing that introspective nod. It's kind of.
But you can get the opportunity to not write all of it, but correct some of it so you don't get to make that choice again. I'll say that.
Well, I obviously would rather save the ones that can be saved than just go around putting people down.
Oh no, of course. I mean, that's the goal. But there's a difference between saving somebody blindly and saving somebody smartly.
That's probably fair.
You could take, like, for example, you could take a person out of the drug game, but they could always just slide right back. So how do you save them?
I mean, it seems like with that scenario, right? Like they have to want to save themselves more than they want their drugs.
There it is. Now you're getting it.
I've had friends that I went to school with who got on that crap, and hopefully someday they get off of it. But the last I saw them, they weren't interested. And it seems like that's probably what happens with most of them. And if you can save them, it seems like a matter of getting them into, I don't know, rehab or something. But even that's not 100%. So I guess it comes down to a matter of time and effort. How much time and effort are we willing to put in to save one person who may not want to be saved?
Anton just nods like, yeah, I know. My man.
But
My
I don't
man.
know. I haven't been put in that situation yet.
Huh. Yeah. So how'd you feel about the girls down in the out in the lockbox? I know you were kind of eyeing up a couple of them.
I mean, I kind of eye up everybody, don't I? Yeah, I mean, they seem cool.
You know where they're from?
Nope. I
Same
mean, I
place.
know they
They're
live there, so they're probably not, you know, East Side girls.
they're like Lost Wendy sisters, really. Me, Jane, and a couple others pulled them out of the fire, and they wanted to be saved.
Well, that's cool. And I think with the whole, homeless shelter thing that we're working on, I think that's cool too.
Yeah, yeah. Just nodding.
And hopefully all of them that we lead to water will drink.
Hopefully, unless somebody interferes with that, because that's how it usually goes.
Well, there will be a beatdown for those people.
Yeah, Doug nods over like, yeah. Oh, I see that. Here's the question, though. Beating down someone is good, and it's deserved. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't. Oh, believe you me, I've protected and served. But what do you do when you know that cutting the head off the snake is not really going to fix the problem?
Does it buy you more time?
It does, but the solution is going to come back. Maybe even come back harder than you anticipated.
He thinks, trying to puzzle out the metaphor there. I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. If you can reasonably, if you can gamble on it, right, and say that if I cut the head off the snake, and it's going to buy some more time to get prepared for the next whatever that's going to come from that, yeah, cut it off. If it's not a good bet, and that cutting the head off the snake is going to cause more problems than just dealing with the problems that you've got with the snake, and then finding the bigger snake later, you can see him trying to stumble over the metaphor with it. But
sometimes you gotta send a wolf to catch another wolf. Am I right?
yeah, I guess so.
I mean, think about it. To protect the sheep, You got to think like a wolf, right? Because that's what the humans are mostly. Sheep. They do go about their lives, their daily businesses, their things, you know? They have their concerns like we all had. But now we don't think like that. And if you want to protect them from the dark underbelly of the world, sometimes you got to think. And sometimes you got to use the dark underbelly to your advantage. You got to think like a wolf, man. Wolf protects its flock. You adapt. You don't just compromise, you learn to control. That's how you survive. You see?
Hmm.
Your heart's in the right place, man. You just gotta start thinking. You know, you could save all these people and you could spend hours, days. Sometimes you gotta make a call, which means just because you're not saving Penny down the street doesn't mean you're not saving her. It means you're playing the bigger game. The long game. By taking down the drug dealer or the drug ring that's selling her the crack or selling her the things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sometimes you gotta take the road that doesn't get you all the glory, big man. That's hard. Sometimes you just want to bust in there and shoot everybody. Sometimes you gotta play smart.
Well, I mean, I've seen enough movies where people have had to sacrifice their friends or whatever to get to the end.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. We're not going to be all going around sacrificing each other. Well, not us, you know. But sometimes you gotta do things that are going to make you uncomfortable. Sometimes you gotta do things what's good for people, and they might see it as good for them, but they might need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
It's your job as a father docs to determine the right and wrong of a matter. Say, for example, we find Wendy's sister, and she can't do it. She can't do what's necessary. Sometimes that's going to be up to you to pick up that mantle for her. And do you think you can handle a job like that? Sometimes taking on the mantle for somebody else?
Do I have a choice?
I mean, you have a choice. You could force her to do it and break her. You could let somebody else do it and not maybe, they could do it, but not in the way that you know is best in the situation. Oh, you have choices.
It seems like if she couldn't do it herself, which is probably the proper thing to do, that if she couldn't do it herself, that it's better for her to hate me than it is for her to be broken over it.
They glance over. As he takes that drag of the cigarette. Look at you. It's much smarter than you give yourself credit for, big man.
It's all TV.
So have you been thinking like this ever since you changed, or is this the perspective you learned?
I mean, I think from the first time I changed and when I first met you guys, that I was just kind of in a state of just constant fucking shock and had no idea what was going on. I still barely know what's going on. I've got a better grip on it now than I did. But it's I think it's coming together. Yeah, I don't know.
You're adapting.
I'm definitely learning that there's more out there and that the world's a lot bigger and scarier place than I ever imagined.
Yeah.
I've seen shit that, before I came here, if I ever saw it, that I probably would have just had a straight heart attack and dropped dead. But I don't know if it's because I know what's in me now or at least have an idea of what's in me now, that stuff, while it's still disgusting and scary, is slightly less disgusting and scary, or at least I'm better prepared for it. I don't know if any of that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. Once you have control over yourself and your own mind, it makes the frightening thing in the corner doesn't seem as frightening, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to be like that as well when I first started out. So you're on the right track, kid. Wouldn't overthink yourself. Just adapt. And just concentrate on just getting there.
There's one thing that I've been kind of trying to puzzle out about my family.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about how the whole thing works, but do both of my parents have to be kinfolk for me to come out a Garou?
No. For example, it's all on my mom's side. Just takes the one.
So if one's a kinfolk and one's just a regular person,
I think there's a less chance of you likely becoming a guru. But if both are kinfolk, then the chances increase. You know what I'm saying?
okay. I wonder if
But
my
you-
parents knew about this and they just never said anything.
Well, here's the question, Jason. Do you really want to know that?
I mean, kinda. You know, if they're both kinfolk, then that's cool. I mean, I still wouldn't want to put them in any risk. You know,
No.
and if they did know about it and they were just keeping their mouth shut, then they probably didn't want to put me and Eddie at risk. So they probably would have just kept their mouth shut, and that makes sense too from their perspective.
And why do you want to know?
Eh, curiosity, I guess.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Maybe you could find out.
I mean, is it possible that either of them were Guru?
Maybe.
That's not likely, right?
Not likely,
couldn't be.
but here's the thing. Would it give you the comfort, the fact that if they did know, you'd feel more grounded? Or the fact that if they weren't, would you feel more powerful? Because you've been picked, you know?
I mean, as far as like that aspect of, you know, that corner of my brain is concerned, you know, like if they didn't know anything about it and I was somehow magically able to confirm that neither of them knew anything about it, then, you know, I'm in no worse off position than I am now.
Mm-hmm.
But if one or both of them knew about it and just never said anything, then, like I said, I get that they were probably just trying to protect us by not telling us, or maybe the time was never right. Who knows, the kind of stuff parents do. But if that was the case, then maybe I've got more family out there that's in this. I don't know. As far as feeling grounded, I mean, I don't know that I would necessarily feel more grounded or not grounded.
Ah. And here's the thing. By you going out and finding that more family, do you think it would impact the people here?
I mean, that seems like it would probably happen.
So how would you control it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, either you know, maybe they are doing their whole thing, like we're kind of doing our whole thing, and you know, they've got their secret mansion off in the woods that they go to on weekends, and we never knew about it. And you know, that would mean that they've got their jobs and their probably
Yeah.
their marrow boneses that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
And
See,
and we've got ours. So I mean, I wouldn't want to bring any of them into this because I think that would mess with what
Only,
they've already got going on.
only if it's necessary. I had to bring my sister in because it was necessary. Because she needed to know, because who's going to take care of my family if something goes wrong? Who has the knowledge to protect them from that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that necessitated it. You see? Operate on the necessary levels. That's a good mentality to have. Keeping our own shit tight while keeping their shit tight. Because too
That's
many
assuming that any of them knew anything about it, which I
yeah,
assume that they don't.
probably not, but you never know. But it's something worth thinking about. Something I would encourage you to think about. That what you did was like a reaction for you. Now, Jane and I are always big on people who can adapt and who can think. Because you have to think to survive. I know being the biggest and strongest is always ideal for taking down these things, but you also have to be smarter than them. You have to think like them. That's the dangerous part.
Man, I've never really, prior to being out here with you guys, I've never really had to force myself to think about much of anything.
But you're adapting, which is the key bit. So I want you to think about something while we're coming near this tattoo shop. Those girls, why do you think the spirals go for them? Or the people that we see, these drug dealers, why do you think they go for girls like in the lockbox? Why do you think
I
they do
mean,
that?
they're probably broken to start with.
Yeah. Go on.
Probably shitty families, or at least shitty boyfriends or whatever, and they just are going to whoever. I mean, I assume that they're not just like grabbing them, throwing them in a van, and dragging them off somewhere. They're probably luring them away.
Yep. Generally.
And if you're getting lured away, you got to have bait. I mean, JJ can tell you that.
Exactly.
So if you got to have bait, you got to have something that they want. And if they're in a position to follow off someone who's offering up some kind of bait, then you're probably not in a great starting spot. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're already addicted to drugs. Maybe these spiral assholes get them addicted to drugs when they bring them in. I don't know.
Look at that, Jason. In about 2 minutes, you just solved the main thing that had people like Wendy, Bill, wondering why the spirals are doing what they're doing. They've already broken the start with it.
I mean, I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, it seems like the how part isn't super difficult. Make your slaves, and to make them, you have to get them into the pen somehow.
You see, I can tell you
But,
that bit.
But I don't know what's their goal. Just have a bunch of cracked out.
No, that's not the
Whatever.
Worm's goal.
Yeah, I mean, that seems stupid.
Worm's goal is ultimately to trick the one thing that it was denied. See, the worm, from what I understand, serves as the role of, death and the cycle of life, life, rebirth, all that sort of thing. And the worm is corrupted and it wants to break that cycle. So ultimately, they target broken people so they can be, quote unquote, reborn. So they destroy the cycle. You see? They destroy it. And therefore, by destroying it, you've cheated death. You see, most of these girls and most of these people, they had a dream about being a person inside a locked room of the things that they clung on to. And so imagine if you could, if you will, Jason, being the person that gave them the choice to not only step out of the locker room, but create a new one entirely where they didn't have to think about all the things that tormented them, all the mistakes in their life. A guaranteed way out. Slipping the poison of that in their mind and letting the fire commence just by easing thought and suggestion and desperation.
You can feel kind of the pack link, Jason's anger starting to well up.
And you see that? No, I feel that way too. But in order to catch them, in order to stop them, you have to think about that. You have to think. They want to destroy them so they can rebuild them again. You see? But rebuild them in their image, their ideas.
And that's why this homeless shelter is so cool.
Important.
Yeah.
Important. Yeah. Because it gives them, takes away that need for desperation. That need for just to let go.
I don't know anything about really dealing with these people when they're coming off their drugs or whatever, but whatever I can do at that shelter, I'll do it.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you mind if I stop at the lockbox? I know Anne's looking for a new tattoo as well. Might as well make this a group thing, right?
Cool.
All right. Grinning. He'll pull up into the lockbox thing to the parking lot just to, go collect Anne, like walking in. He'll leave Jason in the car for now.
All right. You drive up around, park in the back, and just, kind of do the, just let me go get her and hop in. I mean, sure enough, the girls are around.
He just walks right up to Anne.
What time of day are we talking?
It's probably afternoonish. Maybe.
Yeah, so she'll be kind of, just up, probably perched in the fucking break room, on the couch, feet up on the fucking coffee table, like a heathen. Reading.
Yo.
Oh, hey. She takes a glance down at the page number, just flicks the book shut.
I need your help with something.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
he starts to get up because he's not like coming and sitting down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the new kid, Jason, the one he's gonna get marked up with some of the ink. But I was wondering, could you help me something? I wanna see something from him.
Yeah, sure. Jason is
the young guy, Blondie.
Oh yeah, the fucking flirt. Gotcha.
He's I think he's on the cusp of being ready for something, and I want to see it. So would you mind helping me out with something?
Yeah, name it.
Joe, that gang I know you heard, that's been causing Roxy's crowd so much trouble.
It's kind of the quick of a smile when he's like, I know you heard it. She's like, me?
After we get your tattoo done, because you get another one, grinning over at her, I want you to go take a walk. Whatever excuse you need to be making for me and him, food, some things. And I want you to go provoke a reaction.
She kind of quirks a smile. You can have an eye on my back.
I'll put it like this. The reaction that we're going to give back will be quite the violent one.
of like licks the teeth under, parts of the lips, kind of licks the teeth thoughtfully. Yeah. Yeah. As long as you're not too far behind me. Sure.
You just send me a message on my phone when you're about to do it, and I'll make sure we're walking that direction.
I'll wait for you to message back before I start.
I'll patch you up afterwards as well. Give her the smile.
Better. Look over like, I swear to God.
I'll patch you up afterwards, don't you worry. Come on.
Yeah. She just probably flits into her room long enough to like grab a jacket, shove some shoes on, grab her wallet and stuff, kind of just the cursory, let me grab my shit. And she'll come out, tuck in her phone into her pocket, close the door behind, just nod. All right.
Yeah, he just starts walking to the car back with Anne, hops in I imagine Jason's in the front seat, so Anne gets the back seat.
Yeah. Chauffeur style. Yeah, she just clambers in. It's like, does this mean you're paying?
Yep.
Big old grin.
Looks at her. Hey.
Oh, hey.
You ready for this? It's my first one.
Jason, you're so innocent.
He's so wholesome sometimes. That fucking conversation and that line he dropped on the way here is like, are you ready? I'm hyped. It's my first one. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, you sweet child. Yeah, she starts she gets a laugh out of it. She's not of the girls, she's the one who probably copes the best with Jason being the force of personality he is. If only because he's not that scary after she's gotten him drunk on silly fancy drinks. Like, sorry, it'll be my second. She like picks up it's one of those things where as he's glancing back, she just picks up the arm and like pulls the sleeve down a little bit. She's got the little crow icon on the inside of her wrist.
Oh, cool.
He's getting the chest tattoo, apparently. Anton starting up the car.
Does he have any idea what that entails?
Nope.
We'll find out.
Okay. Try not to get too unnerved by the sound of a needle hitting bone.
She
got
kind of
a
blinks at her.
Cheeky grin.
I can do this.
Yeah, he'll drive. He'll drive to the fucking tattoo shop, spark a got over at Jason, like, oh, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, she's like needling him into really committing to that too. She's like, oh, can you though?
I'll be fine.
I'm sure you will. You're a big guy.
Yeah, no, look at it. Look at those muscles.
He does kind of a pompous ass flex for her.
She kind of does it's one of those things where when you startle a person hard enough that they kind of do the little bend over because it just rushes out so fast, like startles it out of her. Just fair enough. Fair enough. You're a big guy. Maybe there's enough muscle padding. Maybe it won't even be a thing.
Look, he's all-American quarterback. Look at that. Look at that.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one up close.
American quarterback.
He looks back at her and gives her the wink with the.
Oh my god. Never ready. Oh.
Fucking Jason.
Wholesome bastard.
Yeah.
Exactly the fucking cluck.
I am right. Shaft.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
Your kid's gonna be the death of me. But yeah, it gets another laugh out of her just because he fucking just owns it with such a level of cheese that you can't be mad. You can't even make fun of it. You can just appreciate it for the monolith that it is. So much cheese.
That's why we haven't been bringing them around. We didn't want you and the girls to be wowed by Captain America over here.
Oh yeah, I can totally see it.
He looks
Totally
back, right?
She's trying so hard not to be mean.
And he's delivering it in such a, you know how when people are like really being pompous and like arrogant, but it's like all a joke.
Oh my
Like
god.
that's what he's doing. Like he's not like, yeah, I really am fucking awesome. He's like, yeah, I'm totally awesome. Yeah, that kind of thing.
You know, I'm sure you won't even flinch. It'll be fine. Big tough guy. He just reaches up and like gives him the good pat on the shoulder.
I probably won't cry.
Probably won't. Snickering again.
Oh yeah, no. Pulls up outside the old tattoo shop.
You know, if you're really good and you don't cry, I'll get you a cookie.
Deal.
Snickering.
Yeah, I don't get out smirking.
Yeah, she is barely suppressing laughter as she climbs out.
Oh yeah, no. We roll the fuck in.
And trust me, no tattoo artist is going to forget the guy who sat through an entire back piece in one sitting. His poor hand, man. It took a week for the fucking weird, vibraty, like, just the weird, like, sensations, the tingling to stop. It's a long time to hold a tattoo gun. So, I mean, sure enough, he recognizes you and is like, oh, hey. My best customer.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a new one here for you. He is wanting to get his first tattoo.
Oh shit! I thought you just brought an audience this time. All right. So what can I do before?
It turns Jason show him the shit.
For guys like you, I'll take walk-ins. Let's do it.
Jason pulls out the picture of the crow, and says, yeah, I kind of want this like a full chest deal.
You guys, he like looks at Anton, looks at you, and is like, you guys don't go halfway, huh?
Oh no, she's getting one as well.
If you can get the wings kind of up on the shoulders so that it kind of V's where my neck is, does that make sense?
Yeah. Let's play with this a little bit. And let me look and find that picture you put in here.
Can I drop
there
it?
You go.
This thing? Oh, you got it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, I know how to use the little image section instead of scrolling through an entire conversation.
Genius.
So yeah, he takes a piece over and slaps it on a light box. Honestly, it's probably printed small. So he thinks about it. Goes ahead, traces over, does a little bit of tweaking, alterations, so that you won't end up with like little strands on your neck that look weird. Tweaks it around just a little bit. And holds it up. Look good.
Baller.
All right. And what he'll do is he'll have you strip off the shirt and, well, Jason, I have a very important question for you. Is he as smooth as a baby's bottom, or does he have chest hair? Because
no, he's smooth like a baby's bottom.
Oh, beautiful. Because no grown ass man wants to have another grown ass man shave his fucking chest.
That's
just weird.
Out of character, I've been there, done that, and it is weird.
There's nothing to make that normal.
Nope.
Yeah. For what it's worth, and I'll go over and talk to the other artist that happens to be there. Start chatting about a bit of this, and the artist is sketching a bit on a piece of paper. Meanwhile, what he'll do is get you stood up, probably paste the image up behind you, because there's certain points to where you can trace it on, but something that size, it'd be hard to do. So he is going to pull out essentially this weird ass pencil. Definitely not a normal pencil. Whatever it is kind of softer. And with the thing kind of taped up behind her shoulder, using it as a reference, he will just pull over a stool and start drawing it onto your chest just to get the lines where he wants. Has, like essentially like a wash rag there to wipe away bits that didn't go quite where I wanted. And it'll be a hot minute of him drawing it on there, tweaking it, moving it a little bit. And he'll eventually point you over to a full-length mirror. All right. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Walks over to the mirror, kind of does a couple chest flexes. Yeah, no, that looks good, man.
You can literally hear Anne snort from the other side of the room. Just because you couldn't resist, you were a jock in front of a mirror and you had to flex.
He can't not be him.
Oh God. Why is it so good? All right. Yeah, what do you call it? Good? Oh, beckon you back over. Do some other lines to kind of give himself a bit of guidance on where he's going to be graying it out, fading it, like where he's leaving lines behind to kind of define the texture. But once he's tweaked it all in, sat back, looked at it real hard, maybe fiddled it a little bit more, he'll eventually he pulls in the breath and kind of looks over between the two of you, honestly. You gonna be as crazy as him? We doing this in one sitting?
How long is it gonna take?
It'll take a couple hours, but
You're
Couple
a big
hours
boy.
to
You're a
Couple
big
hours
boy,
to get her
Jason.
done? Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, you're a big boy, Jason. You can handle it.
all right. He produces the bill first. Essentially, just so Anton or Jason, whoever, he probably hands it to Jason initially, like, just so you know what kind of price point we're looking at, man.
Ooh, all right. Let's do this.
Oh dear.
Now that's why he doesn't have a bunch of tattoos. His parents would have shot him. If only for taking that much money. But yes. So he starts, the talk. I imagine you actually have tattoos.
I've got a few.
Yeah, so the talk. That,
This
is there
permanent.
any?
You're not drunk. You're at least 18.
Yep.
This
If you
is
start-
really gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt. If you start feeling lightheaded, tell me. If you start feeling nauseous, tell me.
Don't squirm.
For the love of God, don't squirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the whole thing. Like, if you need a minute, just put a hand up and I will pick it up. Just for the love of God, don't smack my hand. Don't move. Don't puke on me. Don't pass out. Please don't pass out. We got it, and you know what? Considering the size of the piece you're getting and essentially the paycheck he's getting for the day, it's like, look, you see that cooler over there? You see that basket on top of the cooler? That's for you guys. You start feeling weird, you tell me. I'm gonna stop. You're gonna get a drink. You're gonna get a snack, and we'll try again. Okay?
Got it.
Anton takes a selfie of Jason geared up to tattooed. Just does the little, leans in like chink and just sends it to everyone in the pack link. Everyone.
I love that he takes a photo and then sends it in the pack link.
No, but like it's everyone in the pack link. The members like gets
Oh,
their phone.
okay.
It's like a big group tech. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! Put it in the pack link. Do it.
I did.
Oh my God! You beautiful bastard.
You also send it to Susie.
Of course, you'll send it to Susie.
You always said Susie is weird selfies with his boys.
He does, and every time she's like, "I don't even know how to feel right now."
With the caption with Susie, this is my son. You know what I mean?
She just sends back, "Stop cheating on me."
Yeah, no, he will totally send that to every one of the guys in the pack link.
All right, let me look, because I will laugh my butt off. Gifts. The really fun question Hey, Jason, you gonna cheat?
Did anyone tell him not to?
Nobody told him not to.
Totally cheats. Doesn't think about it.
I'm trying to think of
The
what
poop out
would.
of that, like 1 point of what, willpower or something?
That's willpower, yeah.
I mean, he's got a decent amount of willpower. I mean, he could probably.
You have an absurd amount of willpower.
I suppose it depends on if Anton gives him any like ribbing, like you're gonna take it like a man, like that kind of thing, because then he totally will take it like a man.
Oh my god!
I told him look over and just like I didn't. I sat there for ages on my back, man. Think you can handle that? Gives that eyebrow raise, like, come on, big man. You know?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Hold on. I just need to check and see if someone's full of shit real fast.
I do not have resist pain. I'm a Ragabash.
I had to check.
No, Anton took. I remember after Roll Stamina. Remember, I fucking like aced it.
Oh my god. All right. So as this begins, you get to make a stamina check, and you get to probably end up making a willpower check.
Anton begins recording.
For hours?
Yeah, he just takes a couple of selfie videos. Like, hey, this is this is Anton's daily vlogs. I'm here with my boy Jason.
Stamping.
Yeah, I'm here with my boy Jason. He's getting his first tattoo.
Hour 1. How you doing, Jason? Thumbs up. Hour 2. How you doing, Jason?
I'm gonna kill your whole family.
Okay, Jason, we're gonna need you to bring it back.
All right. You said stamina, yeah?
Stamina and a willpower.
As 2 separate rolls?
2 separate rolls.
All right. There's stamina.
Hey.
Hey. All right. And willpower, what's he have? 6? Yeah.
Is it just 6? Is it like just even? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Is that bad?
No, not until
Ooh, look at
shenanigans
that.
start.
Whew, look at that willpower roll.
Good
He is
man.
a-
You
He has a
don't-
rock.
you don't get nauseous. You don't get lightheaded. And you know what? You stick it out like a fucking baller. That is an insane willpower check. So no, you actually rock it. I mean, it's not painless, but Anton jabbed, and now you have to.
Yeah. No, I imagine there's times when, especially when he's going over that sternum, the chest bone there,
Mm-hmm.
that Jason's kind of winching a little bit and just kind of trying to, motherfucker, and
You hear the arms of the chair just.
but he is not showing it beyond maybe just the kind of flinching and clenching his teeth a little bit, but not like jerking around or whatever.
Those little facial ticks that are like, man,
Ooh, that's smarts.
man, now I think about it, that really hurts. That definitely hurts. Fuck.
Doesn't help when Anton be like, how you doing, Jason? You know what I mean? Every now and again.
I'm fine.
Doing great. Probably does it to add to, because why not? Why not make this the fucking most funniest thing ever?
And proceeds to make very, very inappropriate gestures at your camera. You can't send that to the children.
No. Nope.
Nope. I'm not talking about giving it the bird either. Like the V fingers and everything. Tongue and all. Just with her free
That's
hand.
Can't send that to Susie either. Shit. Woo! Just takes up that recording like, oh dear, I'm going to keep that for private use later. Woo!
Just gonna save that one for me.
Yep, that's pretty much it. It doesn't say anything. Just like, I could put that in the personal file.
That's going in the bank.
Ed knows how to make it very clear that she either doesn't want to be in a photo or wants everyone you show it to be offended. Very good at that.
Probably send it to Jane because it's Jane.
Yeah, Jane would think it's hilarious.
But I'm Becca. Totally
Becca would also find it hilarious.
You totally showed take several pictures of Jason's tattoo, sending them to Becca because Becca's the tattoo head in the group.
She is. Becca is very offended that you didn't bring her. It's like comically offended, not actually pissed, but
She's like, I've got 4 square inches left on me.
just the most offended faces that she sent you, just the gasp of shock, the hand to the chest and just offense. Yeah. Selfie war begins. And does not go for anything nearly so big or so elaborate. Well, maybe a little on the elaborate side, but not big.
Oh,
She also teases Anton by like putting her hand up, like no peeking.
Jason's like, you getting a seahorse?
Oh no, it's an infinity sign that says love.
Aw.
Jesus. Oh,
Live, laugh, love. Do you have
Oh
the other
my
2?
god, yes.
Oh,
We'll
I
just
love
we'll
it.
put that in a rainbow arc
right in
over
the
the infinity signal.
right in the back of the lower back. You know that perfect happy trap stamp.
Anton, if I ever have a tramp stamp and it's not a maze to keep someone busy while they're back there, it's not me. It's a
Jason
doppelganger.
looks a bit dumbfounded, like, that's a thing?
Oh yeah,
Will
that's
be
the thing.
She said, "Will be as soon as I get the tattoo." Looks
Excuse
back,
me.
just fucking dead eyes him. Like that's right. You know, I heard one girl had a math problem back there.
It's actually pretty creative.
Oh yeah, you got the answer wrong and she bucked you off.
Huh. He's like, huh.
Yeah, standards. What you gonna do? Everything.
I'm pretty fucked. I'm not good at math. Smirking.
Ah, that's okay. I'm sure you have some redeeming qualities. Grinning over.
Does a little offended little.
One or two.
Goddamn right I do. Jeez.
Yeah, cracking a smile.
There's not 3 tattoo artists in this place, is there?
I mean, Anne will be done pretty quick. Like she's getting
Oh,
something
fuck it.
small in.
Oh fuck it. That just sits down. All right.
Poor tattoo artist is like, oh, okay, fuck it. I'll make it big today. Doesn't even complain.
Slaps the money down on the counter. Baby, no. Let me just get what Anton is planning to get. Because he's got the things down on, like, the tattoo comes up to his, like, the Dundee, is that right? It comes up along his arms.
I mean, you've had it coming down like partway down from the shoulder, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. Sweet. Where is it now?
Where is it?
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find the tattoo I had. Nee. Where is it now? I nearly found it. I just have to go back into the fucking art folder that I had.
It's hiding from you.
Yes. There it is. There you go. Should be in the chat there. Yes.
All right, fuck it.
They just saw. He's like, "Oh fuck it, I'm getting one as well. Fuck it, why not?"
Yeah. It's another, you know what? As long as Jason's is going to take, the other artist sits down with you, has you explain what you want, starts kind of drawing it out, has you point out things you want tweaked and whatnot as he goes, until you end up with your design.
It's on his left arm, by the way.
All right. So this one is small enough that he goes to the back and essentially gets like a kind of transfer paper, and it's the weirdest shit because you get like your last one was way too big for this too. Essentially gives you like the equivalent of a temporary tattoo. Like gets it printed out or traced out or something on this paper with this, weird whatever, and transfers it onto the skin to essentially be able to trace. Has you go over, look in the mirror, twist it around, make sure it's good. Because once it's on, it ain't coming off.
Very just nods. He's pretty happy.
All right. The sound of the tattoo gun begins anew. And I mean, and makes like a little gesture, like just to make sure, and then just leans down with the camera. Does the same thing to Anton. He's been doing to Jason the whole time.
Yeah.
That obnoxious ass selfie.
Oh yeah, Anton does the fucking sticks out his tongue, that fucking thing, like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. She'll go over and do the same thing to Jason just because, fair's fair. This time it's with a girl.
Jason's doing like the big cheesy, like all teeth, like he.
Too many teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she takes them. She seems pretty content with them. She snickers. She's probably sending them to Jane. Probably. Yeah, she seems pretty content with herself. And as the time wears on, like, you guys do periodically get offered like a snack, a drink. You're getting big enough tattoos that they can afford to give you a drink and a snack. Excuse me. But as time wears on, and God help him, Anton is still done faster because his is lines and not a fuck ton of fill in black. It is, man, it's a process, but that was a willpower roll, so I got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But as you guys are getting wrapped up, Anne finally stands up and kind of glances between y'all. I'm gonna go get some real food. I'll bring it back for you.
Yeah, sweet.
Cool.
All right, I will just go get a metric ton of burgers because if you eat
And
anything like Anton does,
some beer too. That'd be nice.
yep. She looks over. You can't drink beer in the fucking tattoo parlor.
After the tattoo, but just have it ready afterwards. God, and
I'll just stand outside and defend it with my life.
yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, okay. Well, no big deal. Just, well, if that's all, it just proceeds to come over. And, Anton, this is what you get for having your arm tied up. She just reaches in your pocket, takes some of your cash.
just looks at her like, it just appears above his head. I don't remember that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she waggles the couple bills. Like, she didn't take a tide. Just takes a couple 20s and just waggles them at him like, thanks. And starts heading out the door. Boundaries. What boundaries?
I don't remember that. Just literally just
That
appears.
$40 she totally took.
I was going to spend that $40 on something else, but no, it's fine. I'll remember
Yeah,
that.
whatever will I do? I
Yeah.
only have this giant roll of cash.
Those $40 are important, Katie. No.
Considering what you're about to pay for all this ink. No, it ain't.
Mhm.
This is a drop in the bucket.
Don't you apply logic to this?
So yeah, no, she straight takes your cash. Oh, waggles it like, oh, thanks. Duh. Goes ahead and rolls out.
What are you doing there, Jason?
Yeah. I mean, kind of smarts.
Damn it.
Anton just over here like, I didn't think about the elbow. Oh, this was
Ooh.
Whew.
Ooh.
I have regrets.
It's not the spine, man. The spine was way worse.
The spine was way worse. The solar plexus was way worse.
Yep.
But
Ooh, that's a dash.
ooh, that elbow.
Ooh.
That pleasant rattling sound.
That sounds like that's my elbow. Oh dear.
That's a bone. I remember that sound.
Yeah, he's just like, oh dear.
Go ahead and give me the willpower check to be the big man. I won't make you do the stay up for it.
Of course I fail.
Whew. It's one of those things where it's like you know what to expect. Everything's fine, and you know what? You never thought your elbow could hurt. Not like that. Jesus.
Yeah.
There's just like that startled like the jump of like, whoo.
Yeah, he grits his teeth like, ooh, fuck.
There's just kind of like surprise, and I mean, I'm not gonna make you do anything crazy, but it's definitely the oh. I don't like that.
He's
Oh, I
just
definitely
grits
don't
his
like
teeth like, oh, fuck, that stings. Jesus. Whew.
All right, but both you hard ass McGee's will eventually be finished up, get them cleaned up, get them patched. You're both sternly told by the tattoo artists how to take care of your new tattoos. Do not scratch them for the love of God. Use this. Don't use lotions that have any, any fragrances, any scents, anything. Nothing. No additives. Keep it clean. Let it heal. Don't pick at it. Don't scratch it. Don't you fucking do it. And Anton, you've got your arm wrapped up, but Jason gets this fucking thing pasted across his entire chest.
Yeah.
Like it's like a chest diaper. The weirdest fucking gigantic patch of gauze.
So uncomfortable under your clothes as well.
Probably like wrapped over his shoulders so it looks like a sports bra or something.
Look, they had to make it stay on, man.
I was just smirking over Jason, looking up.
I'm not even mad.
Remember the thing that put on his fucking back? It was like a fucking sheet.
Oh, he's like kind of like moving his arms a bit like, oh man.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, fucking try your elbow. That shit hurt like a bitch.
It sounded like it.
Yeah, that fucking ducka sound of unnerving as shit. As he's walking towards the door, taking out his phone.
Just the position 1 to position 2. Were you in position text?
Yeah, just sends the thumbs up when she's in position 1 and position 2. Yeah, sends the thumbs up.
Man, where are those burgers?
It's probably still at the fucking queue. Come on, this way. Burger place is this way.
All right.
Usually, like, what? It's a Saturday night. Yeah, there's a queue. It's always a fucking queue.
Man, dude, I could probably eat like 20 hamburgers after that.
You will. Trust me, we eat like a fucking. It's criminal how much we eat.
Do we heal up from this faster? He kind of is whispering as they're walking down the sidewalk.
Yup. Just shift up, Glabro. Gone.
All right, cool.
And it looks pretty metal when you're in Krynos, not gonna lie, with the tattoos.
I mean, I just don't want to, like the dude was saying, for like 2 weeks, put that goop on your chest. I mean, that's a lot of fucking work.
Nah, we'll heal it like fucking that. The ground.
All right, cool.
Yeah, just smoking a cigarette, just cracking his neck. Like Anton just cracks his neck, like ah.
Jason's kind of looking around, taking it in.
Always dodge about this place near the gang neighborhoods. It's one thing I don't like about this tattoo place. Great tattoo work, but it's just near the gang places. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hopefully the gangs don't own the shop.
Nah. If they did, they shit themselves, considering what we're taking.
All right, cool. So, don't give anybody the finger, right?
Well, depending on if anyone gives us any shit, if they find out we're from the Crows, watch.
All right.
He just keeps walking along very calmly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is something that would leak through on the pack link or not, but Jason just sat through like over 2 hours worth of tattoo, and he kind of feels like he's Superman anyway. So he's like, gangs, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, Anton just smirks looking over. Like I said, if they do give us any shit, when they find out what gang we are, we're gonna rock their fucking world.
Thug life.
Just glances over like, oh my god, I can't believe you fucking said that. Yeah, thug life.
He's totally serious.
Thug life.
Yeah,
Anton nods like, yep, thug life.
Thug life. All right.
Oh, yep, yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Just rubbing his face like.
Oh man. All right.
So what do we eventually find, Katie?
Look, I was just enjoying the sideshow. Okay. Oh, you did give her every reason to be confident. All right. Whew. So, you're just walking calmly down through gangland, having a good old time, yucking it up.
Couple of white boys in the gang side.
Well, let me just get the original picture of Anne. As she flits out of a side alley. And you catch the face when she twists around, and I mean, she's not even aiming down; she's aiming up. She twists around and straight just hawks a bloody fucking loogie at it. Someone passed away.
Yeah, I'm walking over. Like Jason sees it, the happy
Wait.
face, it's just serious.
Who just ran past?
She's It's not too far up the way. It's Anne. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
this was the original photo I had, and I couldn't find any more of the model. So illustration.
So she just ran out of an alleyway,
She-
turned around
she-
and spit on someone.
She flits out, looks a little rough, as you can imagine, especially as she turns on. You get a good look at the face, and just, yeah, she whips around as soon as she's out and just, phew,
I mean,
back
as soon
into
as
the
he
alley.
sees that she's messed up, Jason's gone. He's off to whatever she just spat at.
Someone's about to have a bad day.
Yeah, Anton goes for Anne first. He watches Jason speed off, and he just a thought to the link: catch him, don't kill him.
You don't get a response. He's
Yeah.
just running.
He's gone.
Yeah, he just lifts up his chin at Anne, just like he waits till Jason's speeding by, and he's like, "Oh shit, okay." You know what I mean? It's
Like
that.
there, it was like reflex for him. Like it wasn't even a second thought. You're like
He's just
Um,
gone. Full
like-
speed.
like fucking hero mode just kicked in and he's off. You know.
Oh. Jason's just like, I used to run track. Pew! Yeah. He glance over and, I mean, especially with the two of you flitting after it, dude, let me clue you. One of you comes turning around the corner, and it's just the speed and confidence kind of shakes up the couple guys. They kind of do the, oh, shit! Start going.
If they're running, that means they're guilty. And
Best Philodox ever.
That means that-
I love it.
and I'm assuming they're about equal speed with each other.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's always that one fast little fucker. There's always that one little guy.
All right. Well, Jason's gonna run up and I'm assuming he's faster than they are because they're street thugs and he's
Are you spending rage?
yeah.
Then you are definitely faster than they are.
he's Superman.
Yeah.
You're
So-
fucking Superman right now.
So he's fucking on them in a quickness and just grabs them both and like plants his feet and rips them both backwards so that they're the intent is that they're both ass over tea kettle on the ground.
Yeah, give me a quick strength brawl. Yeah, meanwhile, like you zip past. I'm assuming Anton trots up, and she just, I mean, with the two of you running up, you're not running anymore. She just kind of, it's that fuck you kind of look back out of the alley. She's, just picks
Not
up the
bad.
hand, rubbing it under her nose, like, oh, that's bleeding.
4 successes.
You know what? I'm not giving them saves for that. Not when you spent rage. They're just not fast enough to react well to it. For successes on a strength roll like that, yeah, you yoink them.
All right.
You get at
and-
least a good herk out of one of them because you're probably grabbing the back of his shirt and like choking him in the process.
yeah.
Third little dude puts on the speed.
I don't come down the alleyway like that's basically what he's like. Just like, whoa.
What kind of look is
Should we shoot them or not?
Flexing his guns out, that's so. Anton's just walking, he's got his hands behind him, but Jason will hear Anton just very calmly walk down the alleyway.
All right. Yeah, Jason's gonna burn another rage and go get the runner.
Oh, I clue you. You flip these guys down, and then you keep going. I mean, Anton, you're coming up that way. They're fucking scrambling to get back up. Like, oh, he's fucking crazy. Sweet.
Yeah, just hear Anton's like, nah, boys. Opening up the jacket to reveal the strap.
I'm assuming Jason catches the other guy.
Especially if you're spending rage. Yes,
Yeah.
that
all
is supernaturally quick.
All right. So goes and gets him and just kind of like power fucking punches him in the back of the head.
Mid stride.
Yeah, just that kind of jump up in the air like comic book. Like you run away from me, asshole. Yeah.
Another strength brawl just to see like how dramatic I make it.
4.
Oh my god. He's even more fucked than the other two.
Boom,
Yeah,
fucking close
exactly like you imagined it, Jason. Exactly like you saw it going in your head. You jump up, come down fist first, and oh my god, he literally did a somersault. You hit him so fucking hard. He keeled over while he was still going forward so fast he rolled. Oh, it's everything you ever wanted. Just
All
dunk,
right.
dunk, 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 dunk.
And he just grabs him by the arm and drags him back to where the other two fuckers are.
Anton, as you know, you point out you've got a piece. One of them pulls his piece.
Anton just smiles. You really think you're that big, motherfucker? Grinning.
Leaves mine's out. Does a like yeah kind of gesture.
Yeah, Anton doesn't take his out. Just smiling.
The other guy calculating. It's like I'm just gonna, you guys do you. I'm just gonna ease up over here.
Does Jason see that this other guy just drew on Anton?
Oh yeah,
All right.
it is
Jason,
full arm extension pointed at him.
Jason drops the arm of this other guy and shoots the fucker who just drew on Anton.
Oh!
Not
All
today.
right.
What's he got for guns? That's pretty good. Yeah, 3, I think.
You got firearms 3.
Yeah.
All right.
X, right?
You know what? Considering that I know you took at least one, are you continuing to spend rage to just do shit insanely fast?
Um,
Because I mean, spending a rage, you can absolutely whip out a gun and shoot him before anyone can even blink.
yeah, fuck it.
Sure.
1, 2, 2.
All right. Roll the damage for your firearm +1.
I have got to pull that up. Do you know what it is offhand?
Handgun.
Yeah.
Big one or a small one?
Big one.
6.
So roll 7, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Thankfully, you didn't aim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll put it this way: he may not be dead, but you sure as hell put him down.
He's got his gun in one hand and in his right hand, and he goes back and picks up that other fucker and starts dragging him back over to where they were at.
Yeah, that second guy who was starting to get up, Anton.
Mm-hmm.
He's inside the grounds, looking mighty nice right now. Just oh shit! You probably hear the oh. The other guy gets just fucking popped. He just, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Fucking bleeding out on the alleyway.
Yes, he is. As this other guy just like, you know what? I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good right here. And just like right the fuck back down.
Anton does a glance around because the fucking gunshot went off. He does that casual glance around like,
This
"Oh,
is gangland. No one cares about a fucking gunshot. Not that Jason was thinking like that, but
Not that Jason was thinking about anything besides the fact that nobody points a gun at my daddy.
looks up at Anton. You good?
yeah, big man, don't worry."
All right. He gets the other one. Is the other one unconscious, or is he just beat the fuck up? Like the one that he jumped on?
The one that you jumped on and did a tumble. I mean, he's been knocked for a loop. He's not out cold, but he's
not fighting.
He didn't even really fight you that much on the way over. He's starting to get his senses back, but about time he does that, well, his friend is in a puddle. Oh,
So once they're back over, Anton will take charge. Like, all right, it seems to me like motherfuckers haven't assessed the situation. You see the mark on our wrist?
Jason-
he flashed. She flashed a little tattoo, but I mean, it's just. I mean,
You know what that mark means?
I mean, it wasn't.
You
I
know what
mean-
that mark means?
Uh,
You know who the fuck I am? You just marked my personal, one of my girls. So which one of y'all was it? Looks over at Jason.
Jason pops Truth at Gaia.
oh, Jesus!
What's the roll for
Jason
that?
is on fleek tonight.
Intelligence empathy. Woo!
It's intelligence empathy versus their manip sub, I believe. Like their total score.
And empathy. Yeah, I totally need more empathy. All right.
You do need more empathy.
And int. Son of a bitch.
You
This is
do.
Can I spend
If
willpower?
only, if only because sadly not on gifts.
Ah.
But the difficulty is the total of their
Yeah.
manip sub, so it's
manip sub.
not usually that bad. Like your diff is like 5. These are normal
Ooh.
people, and
I
they're
botched.
gangsters. They don't lie.
He botched it.
Oof.
I mean, on the bright side, it's not like it misfires in that like it's gonna tell you the wrong thing. It just like it's one of those things where like, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking know, and it's like, oh, that
Oh,
didn't
it's
go off, and
not
it's like
quite as-
trying to fire a jammed gun. It's like click, click, click. Oh, that's not working. That's not shit.
Okay.
You will not
Does
be
Jason
remembered
look
for the rest of the
kinda-
scene.
Does Jason look kind of panicked that his shit isn't working?
Yeah, probably a little bit like, what the fuck's going on here?
Isn't it? Anton pumping the link very calmly. Well, now your shit's not working, man. Adapt.
He's never had a gift not work before, so.
Poor guy.
Well, your shit's not working. So, big man, you've got 2 options. You can do this the physical way, which
Jason
might kind-
punches one and said, he hit her, right?
Oh, Jesus. You punch him first. He's like, yeah, he did it. Fuck him.
But Anton's like, but in the link, it's like a firm like command. But people will do anything to stop the pain. So, you glance over Jason, if you'll let me. Which one of y'all, you all know each other, right?
Yeah.
Good friends?
I mean, I don't know. I'd say all that. Just,
You
we've
know,
we've run it together for a
these-
little bit.
These your boys? Yes or no? It's a very simple question.
Yeah.
Shoots the guy in the head. Just boom. The guy in the ground that Jason shot.
The guy who was, let's face it, bleeding out.
Mm-hmm.
People don't have regeneration to stabilize them.
Headshot. Just doof.
Oof. The reaction's pretty pretty sharp from both.
So which one of you two was it?
They fucking look at each other like just that stark panic of like, oh shit, we gonna die.
With fucking Rage 6 sitting on top of them.
I mean, thankfully you've spent some, but you were probably up at least 1, so you're more like Rage 4 right now. But
Okay.
that's still nothing to shake a stick at. That's still fucking scary.
Oh, that's good to know. I thought it went off your permanent.
It does technically, but even with you burned out some, like you're. Trust me, you scary. Yes, you can't. Sorry, you can't fix it by just spending it out. So yes, you're still effectively Rage 6 for scaring the shit out of them, which you are. Don't worry. You just moved like the fucking Flash, and punched the dude so hard he did a somersault. No, the two of them look at each other. I mean,
Jason gets up close to the one that he's kind of sitting on top of, right next to his ear, and says, "Who hit her?"
I mean, check the. He starts pointing. Check the
Now.
pistol. Check the pistol. He didn't even.
Oh,
I
so
mean-
it was- oh, that's convenient. It was him.
Fucking pistol whipped her, man.
Oh, really? Did you watch? Did you have a go? Did you have a go?
Oh man, no, nothing serious like that. No.
And it just leans down, crouches down, like like on his knees.
What's the roll to see if people are lying without gifts?
Perception, empathy.
All right, can I do one of those?
You can.
Can I spend will on that?
You can spend willpower on that.
All right.
That is 2.
2.
You can just put like hashtag WP because
Oh,
otherwise it'll just add
alright.
it to the total. Just make sure you mark your spends. Gotta earn it back. Oh, let's see. Bluffing, yes. Lying, not so much. Yeah, we'll give him like flunky level. We'll flunky level. Hey, he only gets one. I mean, look, chances are he's not telling the whole truth. But it's hard to tell how much he's lying when you know he's convinced he's going to die. Like, that panic is real. It's like, no, nothing serious like that. No. I wouldn't lay a hand on your lady, man.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. But you let a guy pistol whip her, though, right?
I mean, he's...
Yeah, I know. Which is your dick hand?
What?
Which is the hand? Which is your dick hand? Left or right?
Let's see. Let's roll wits for this guy, see if he even has the fucking sense about him to lie. Oh my god, that fucking phrase. I can't cope with you. Nah. Guy's not the yeah, he doesn't. Just like he just picks up his right hand.
Anton's like, oh, buddy. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you held it out for me and everything. Oh, thanks. Shoots it.
I mean, the guy goes out screaming. Clutching it like you do.
Glances over to the other guy that Jason has. Left or right? Stand him up, Jason. Left or right?
Jason kind of grabs him underneath the shirt and kind of lifts him up and slams him against the wall.
So I'm gonna ask this to you real serious because my friend here's getting real antsy. Doesn't like our girls being hit.
Dude, pick a hand or pick your head now.
The guy just picks up his hand. He doesn't even like, oh, when you put it that way, it's a lot less scary than getting shot in the head.
See what I mean? He's kind of scary, right? Anton reaches over and puts the hand down and does a little brush with the butt of the gun along the top of his head. You know, like pruning the hair. Like, ah. I wasn't finished asking you a question, big man.
That man pisses himself.
You allow my girl to get hit like that? You join in?
I mean, look, man, he's the one in charge.
Yeah, and she's got a mouth on her, right? You know, I get it. What gang you from? It wouldn't be a good idea to lie.
Jesus Christ, I have no idea how gangs name themselves. Hold on.
Oh, what's the gang that's fucking around with Roxy's people? What were they called?
I pretty much went insert gang name here, so. These are some shit names.
Gang names really are stupid when they're not in the movies.
They
Like
are terrible.
you'll see shit like the 6th Street Bros or something. Like they're just dumb names.
I'm not using Freight Train Riders of America. What?
What? That sounds like a clan of hobos.
It
They
does.
they would probably be named after the street they live near, the neighborhood that they got.
Yeah, it was just like looking for a word to throw behind it.
So they'd be like the 40th Street 46th Street Ballers or some shit like that. That's what they usually name themselves after.
uh, third street counts.
You been fucking around a homeless shelter? You know, fucked around those girls?
Homeless? No homeless shelter.
Oh no, but you been fucking around those girls with Lucky's crew?
What, Lucky?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can tell he's like having trouble stringing together. Like, we went from homeless shelter to Lucky, and I don't.
Look, fuckwad, you been fucking around Lucky's girls or not?
I mean, we ain't even lay a hand on them. We just put our girls on the corner. Make sure nobody move them.
You don't fuck with Lucky's girls?
Nah, man.
You treat your girls right?
Yeah.
You
Treat her like a
lying to
queen,
me?
man.
You lying to me?
Nah, nope.
All right then. You know, so the question is left or right?
That poor guy. He just slowly picks the handbag up that you nudged down. You can
Which
see
hand?
him wincing.
Which hand is it?
Dude, he ain't gonna lie to you after this. No, it's
No,
right
right.
hand.
He shoots him in the right nut.
How are you gonna aim for the right nut?
Just puts it there and then pulls the trigger left or right.
Through his fucking pants?
Yeah,
Gotta take the whole fucking thing off.
yeah. But he gave him a choice.
Jesus Christ.
Left or right. Very simple.
Oh my god, this man's gonna bleed out from the dick.
Yep.
You shoot him in the fucking right testicle. I mean, you don't shoot him in the right testicle. You shoot him in the appropriate area, and you know what? To whom it may concern.
Where those major arteries right there are just
Yep. Yep.
go
Yeah.
bananas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is Jason's reaction to all this?
Jason's like, a little warning would have been nice.
Okay.
Jason dancing back so he doesn't get covered in fucking blood. I mean, on the bright side, there's pants in the way for most of the process, but there's like that one little fountain of like, pew.
Glances over.
Who knows what these assholes have?
Glances over. You gotta learn to take your time. Wait him out. And question, big man.
So is the one that got shot in the hand, is he still there?
Oh yeah, he hasn't moved. Dude, he got shot in the head.
Okay, Jason drops ball bleeder and like stands up the guy who got shot in the hand. Says, looks like you're in charge now.
Whatever you say, man. Yep.
So I think we have an understanding that you're not gonna fuck with any of our girls again, right?
Nah, man. Nah. We'll check in everything.
Good.
We'll come back and check.
Yeah. I'll go.
We're also gonna check and make sure you're taking care of your own girls.
Yeah, sure.
So don't be a dick.
Gotcha. Like a fucking queen. Got it.
Jason just kind of lets him go and takes a couple steps back.
I mean, this guy's got some real doubt in his heart.
Oh, and if they have any guns, Jason's taking the guns off of all three of them.
Only the one had the gun, which is why the other
Okay.
two were kind of fucked.
Then Jason takes that one.
Yeah. I mean, other dude might have had they probably have like shivs and shit, but he was the only one with the sidearm.
Alright.
But yeah, the guy. I mean, there's a lot of looking back and some careful stumbling and like, don't shoot me in the back of the head. Glass back, don't shoot me in the back of the head.
Is Anne
Kinda
still
look.
standing there?
Yeah, Anne has done a thorough glance down the street to make sure no one was taking too much interest in the gunfire and is finally, taking a couple steps into the alley, still kind of like, son of a, you can see she's like doing like pinching her nose to try to get the bleeding to stop.
Jason walks over and kind of, moves her hair out of the way, checks out her face. Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, the pistol whip seemed like a little much, but good. Fucking good.
Yeah, just walking over.
Jason gives her the gun.
I'm not nearly dizzy enough to have a concussion. Oh, fuck.
Jason gives her the gun that he took off the dead guy and says, "This is for you."
You know what? She just fucking takes what is handed to her like, yep.
All right. Come on, Big. Come on. Let's get you back. I'll clean you up.
I'm okay. I can walk.
Ah,
She's not
come on.
fighting that hard, but she's like,
Come
I
on.
can. Meh. Yeah, you know what? She ain't gonna fight it that hard. She got a gun in one hand and her nose pinched in the other, doing the wince of like, God, this stings so much more when there's blunt trauma. Oh,
Yeah, he'll make sure the guns are sheathed and put her in the back of the car and drive back to the lockbox.
yeah, you can do. It's there is a an interpretive dance of and doing her level best not to bleed on the upholstery, which seems like such a stupid concern to have, but yeah, she's just bowed forward. Probably eventually just says "fuck it." Pulls up her shirt and is using it to just pinch out her nose. She's got a sports bra on. She'll be fine.
And then once they're in, Anton just sits her down at the bar table, probably gets one of the other girls to get a med kit, and sits Jason down as well, and he'll be busy like treating Anne's face, as he turns to Jason. All right, big man, let's review. That was good. That was good. It's good shit. But you rushed.
Okay.
Now, I get why. It's a good thing. It's good. You got heart. But always know your surroundings before you charge blindly in. Now, that guy pulled the gun. Did the right call by shooting him. But that could have turned into a mass shootout. Which brings a lot of attention on us. Now, we would have handled it easily. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you did good. Don't get me wrong. You did good and you handled the things well. Got a lot of gusto in you. Just need to slow down. But I ain't gonna fault you for protecting the girls. Just remember. Think. But good job.
All right.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, those assholes had it coming.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get them more back. Well, in fact, me, you, Jane, JJ, we'll go pay a visit. Consider that a personal tax we're going to put on them for harming one of our girls. But you did good, and that's the most important thing.
Thanks.
Now, Jason, I want you to make this your personal project. These boys slapped around Anne. So when we prep to go meet these people, I want you to know everything about them. I want you to think about how you're going to move, what you're going to say. And when we step in a room, you're ready to say that shit. You show me you got the moxie to fucking go out there and shoot everybody. Now I want to see what you're like when you're working. This is homework, big man.
All right. I can do that. So, stalk them, find out what they're doing.
Find out what they're doing. Find out all you can about this gang. It's your job as a philodox to know every angle. I want you to know everything they do. Do they treat the girls right? They said they do. But can you prove it?
All right.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, we have evidence that they pistol whipped Anne, but they could say that, oh, well, she was loud. Let's see, do they do that to the other girls too? I want you to get me as much information as you can.
Cool.
Do that. I think you're ready.
He's just kind of nodding. Then it
Cause-
occurs to him, ready for what?
Step up to the big leagues. If you can do this fully and well enough, well, I think somebody would like to meet you.
Out of character. Has anyone explained to Jason how the whole getting a tribe process works?
I mean, the fountain is available. Brigida has probably talked about it because she's rooting for Get Fenris. But she has some concerns. She has some doubts. Normally, you appeal to the totem you choose, but she's not sure how it works out here, especially when your only Theurge is the Cleith. So she's kind of... she's out of her depth. But she's talked about you, like, appealing to Fenris. Not like he's going to come snatch you up and scream mine. But even she admits she's not sure how the fuck it's going to work out here.
Now, I'm sure Brigida's talked to you about the get, but I'm a clue you. I learned and got my tribal totem by action, indeed, and showing a willingness to know everything, to understand, to learn, to adapt. You show the same willingness that I do, and Jane. Now I want to see, can you adapt? Can you highlight that? You're not allowed to give up or give in. These boys are going to challenge you hard. You're going to see things that are going to piss you the fuck off. They might mistreat their girls badly. I don't want you to intervene. Not till
Okay. You
not
can
till
see
we-
Jason kind of
Not
struggling with it, but he accepts it.
Not till we step in that room with them. We need that info. And until that time, you got to stay your hand. You got to watch. You got to learn. And you got to learn that you can't give in and you can't give up. You got to keep fighting to get that bigger goal.
Right. Okay.
Then when you present all that shit to me, and we step into that room, then you can dispense justice. Think you can handle that?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, big man. This is your job. I trust you with it. You can do this. Me and Jane will welcome you into the family.
He's just kind of nodding, like, all right, cool.
How is Jason feeling just like watching him?
I mean, he's still probably pretty amped up. You could tell that he was kind of struggling with the don't intervene, even if they're like beating their girls, kind of a thing. But he choked it back and accepted it. Like in his mind, those three got their their righteous punishment. They got what they deserved. Yeah, that's kind of where he's at right now.
All right, you understand what I want you to do?
Yeah, I mean, build a case.
Exactly. So that you can not give up on it, by diligently waiting and watching. Don't give in to your temptations by not compromising the case. And show a dedication. All right. Good job, kid. Now, I'm going to stay with Anne for a bit. So go make yourself a drink, go relax.
Cool. Jason
Sure.
goes over to the bar to get a drink, and he pulls out his phone and orders like 6 pizzas.
Hmm.
Because he didn't get his burgers, damn it.
And, while him or Anne are sitting offside, he'll, take out the med kit and be cleaning her face and doing all that. And how is that?
That was something. Her nose has finally stopped bleeding.
What you mean?
Yeah. Runs on straight jet fuel, huh?
We all do. I did when I was starting out, just like he did.
She just kind of glanced at you like, we, you say.
If I recall, when I saved you, I was pretty hot under the collar.
Yeah. Fair.
You did good.
Good. Oh, God. Jesus, I didn't know he had a fucking piece. Looks sheepish almost.
Took care of it. You sure you're okay, Anne?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had worse.
Does, with luck, just looks like your nose is not broken. A couple of bruises that'll heal in a couple of days.
Hurt way more if it was broken.
Like I said, you got lucky.
Ducking worked pretty good. He was a shit shot.
You wanna I'll drop the kid home. Do you wanna you want me to book a room somewhere?
Sure.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna say no.
All right.
Better not have fucked up my if she finally actually peeks under the little bandage, good. Douchebag.
Fucked up your what?
Tattoo.
Nah, you're good. What can I see it?
No. Grinning. It's crooked because her face hurts and grinning. Okay, baby, not much of a grin. Just
All right, I'll take a look later then.
Yusuma, I'll let you see later. You're supposed to keep them covered for a couple hours.
Got a couple of hours. Besides, gotta let your face heal a bit, and I gotta wait for the kid to get home. So you got a couple of hours to stall me.
Fair.
All right, sit tight. Yeah, you get pizzas with Jason, drop him back, and then go book a room in that and decompress for the night.
Yeah.
If you want it, dear kitty, I don't mind.
Right. Anything else out of Jason besides going and healing up in the bathroom?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, in that case, I suppose we will call it a scene.